Experts say Nigeria's new tax reforms aim to boost disposable income for low-income earners while ensuring higher earners pay their fair share. The remarks were made during a program by the Ogun State Internal Revenue Service. Kazim Olowe reports.
Tax regulators have reaffirmed that the new tax reforms introduced by the federal government are designed to reduce the burden on Nigerians, help the economy and not to exploit the poor as some people claim. They lament the misinformation spreading across the country about the initiative which aims to strengthen low-income earners. Speaking during a program organized by the Ogun State Internal Revenue Service, the executive chairman of the Kano State Internal Revenue Service and a member of the Presidential Fiscal Policy and Tax Reforms Committee, Said Abubakar, commended the federal government for the initiative and confirmed that it's one of the good things introduced by the current administration.
Reduce the burden of Nigerians, to make life worth living for Nigerians, take the burden of tax payment from the vulnerable Nigerians, and that is what we have been able to achieve with the tax laws. Most of Nigerians have been exempted from paying taxes, especially low-income earners that earn from 0 to around 800,000 to 1 million naira, they have been exempted. But because of the misinformation that a lot of people, peddle around, people get to, misinterpret the good intention of this laws.
On his part, the executive chairman of the Ogun State Internal Revenue Service, Olugbenga Olaleye, said there is a need for tax regulators to unlearn and relearn the requirements of new tax law, adding that it strengthens low-income earners.
What we are now doing as regulators is trying to educate and build the capability of our workers for them to understand what are the requirements in the new tax law, vis-a-vis how it affects those that are personal income people, the payee, those as it affects people in the informal sector, those that we call the presumptive taxes, and also how they can also manage the relationship.
He admonished officials of the State Revenue Service to familiarize themselves with the new law and perform their duties diligently and efficiently. Kazim Olowe, TVC News, Abeokuta.